For many, food addiction is hard to overcome, but Sarah Tyner has tackled that challenge with the help of health and fitness expert Samantha Taylor, and they both join me now with how she did it. Welcome to the show, Sarah. Samantha, always a treat. So food addiction, I feel like that's something that some people throw around maybe in jest, but it is also very legitimate as well. It's something that you've talked about before, right?
Well, you know, it's one of the hardest addictions to overcome because food is everywhere and you have to eat. You know, if you stop drinking alcohol, you can maybe not go in a bar or hang around people that are drinking. You know, so the temptation is everywhere. And, you know, I find that, you know, like she's experienced, that there's so many things that if you learn about food, the food you put in your body, the food you eat can also create more cravings and feel like more of an addiction as well.
So that's where it comes in, an actual addiction kind of thing.
And emotional eating, you know, and she can share her story, but it's, you know that I really struggle with food addiction.
Yeah.
And now food is just food to me. I no longer struggle.
Well, Sarah, let's go ahead and bring you in here. So when it comes to food addiction, it comes with any addiction, if you will. The first step is to admit you have a problem. Take me back when you decided, like, hey, I've got to make a change here, and Samantha Taylor is going to be the person to help me make that change.
Well, you know, I was an emotional eater. And so anytime, it wasn't just, you know, one emotion. It was pretty much any emotion that I had. If it was a strong emotion, I was eating, and I was eating the wrong foods because they were the only things that really gave me any comfort, or so I thought, you know. And one year I was going through a really rough time, and I was using food as my coping mechanism. But the whole time I knew I wasn't feeling fulfilled. You know, I was being held back from the things I really wanted to do in life. But I was so overcome by just, you know, food is here, it's everywhere around me, it gives me, you know, what I want, when I want, but ultimately it didn't satisfy. So after I went through a rough time, I had gained about 40 pounds in a short amount of time. And at that point, I was like, I really need to change. You know, I don't want to waste my life anymore.
And so you decided to make the change. Let's talk about how you were able to do it. What did Samantha Taylor Fitness, how did it help you? Because I know we've got some before and afters too that we're going to take a look at to really see how your life has changed.
Well, I started Samantha Taylor Fitness. I do the boot camp aspect, so I just thought it was going to be another, you know, group fitness workout type of thing. I was a little nervous about it, but the trainers really welcomed me with open arms. It was the best. So far it's been the best experience I've ever had. It's more than just working out. It shapes overall health, and they host seminars each month talking about food and how to eat properly.
And now we do webinars every Monday with our nutrition person.
Which is so much key, I know, is with the food. Again, let's take a look at those before and afters so that you can really see. When you're looking back at that, you say you wanted to take control, break the addiction. Is that what you see on those pictures, or what do you see? Along with some awards there that we're going to touch on.
Yes, that's exactly what I see. I see just a second chance of life, honestly. I'm able to be active, things that I didn't even dream about. Now it's planned on my checklist, you know, such as rock climbing, hiking, really things that I love, things that I'm passionate about. You know, food is no longer holding me back from doing what I want to do.
And again, I can tell, smile is contagious here, Sarah, and talking with you. And again, you've won some awards. Samantha, I know you're all about giving the awards, the positive feedback, and of course, changing people's lives like you've done with Sarah. Yeah,
she's lost 42 pounds in a little over 4 months. And, you know, it's just amazing. I just love seeing these clients and how it's totally transformed their life. I mean, I'm just like a beaming, proud parent because I just know that, you know, she even talked about over there how she really thought when she first went in there that I can't do that exercise. There's no way I could do that. And the trainers encouraged her and she would get stronger, and now she can do push-ups.
Hey.
I mean, that's kind of cool to be able to do that. But I think the amazing thing is that you just start to recapture your life. And if she hadn't have done that, where else would you be right now? I mean, you have to take action. That's the biggest thing, is you have to do something. And her ultimate goal, you said, is about 80 pounds total. So she's just in the middle of her success.
Well, you know what? Come back. Okay, come back in a few more months so we can touch it with you again. And so nice to meet you. And if you're interested in getting more information about Samantha Taylor Fitness, seeing if you're fighting the food addiction and think Samantha could be the person to help you, give her a call, visit the website on your screen.